ខ្ញុំសូមជម្រាបជូនថាពីមុនណាមុនកម្រងគឺថាមានអារម្មណ៍វាអត់រំនឹងទេថាខ្ញុំក៏វ័យចំណាស់ផងអញ្ចឹងក្រោយពីនោះកម្រងបានផ្សព្វផ្សាយក្នុងនាមខ្ញុំជាសហគមន៍ផងហ្នឹងគឺកម្រងបានចាប់យកពីឆ្នាំ2014
El proyecto aprobado por el Fondo de Adaptación trabajó principalmente en obras de acceso al agua, se benefició fuertemente a las mujeres.
Hace años que sabíamos traer agua de acá como 1 kilómetro, que uno puede mantener la galería, el comedor bien regado, y antes no se lo podía hacer porque tenía que evitar los viajes de agua.
The Adaptation Fund program in Jamaica has been instrumental in teaching hundreds of farmers new climate-smart techniques. There is reported increase in productivity and decrease in loss of livelihood due to climate-related events.
Es un experimento que estamos haciendo, ¿va? Porque directamente esto es nuevo de venir a beneficiarme yo en esto, ¿verdad? Es nuevo, pues, pero a mí me está funcionando bien, ¿verdad? Economizo agua, ¿verdad? Y eso es lo mejor, es que nosotros hemos entendido, ¿verdad? Que hay más economía, el agua lo rinde más, ¿verdad? Con este sistema. Y es bueno este sistema que me ha llegado, pues, a beneficiarme. Miren, la producción ha visto mejores producción de rendimiento, ¿verdad?
Tunga ingo zabo icyo nk'abadamu kiradufasha by'umwihariko nanone kuba mu gutanga akazi hano haherwa cyane cyane ku bagore ibyo nabyo biradufasha cyane kuko iyo mu ngo zacu wazamuye umugore n'urugo ruheraho rukazamuka kuba badufasha kwizigamira mu kigo cy'imari hariya dukora nacyo cy'umurenge sako ibyo biradufasha tukagiramo amakonte hanyuma uko hari ibigega bijya biza gukorana n'ibyo bigo by'imari.
Il y a un projet qui est dans une communauté, par exemple, nous avons une association qui nous recevons chaque projet-là à travers le ministère de l'Environnement. Et ça, pendant l'hiver, quand on va en PCR, pas faire le travail ou la mer, alors je peux gagner part-time, je peux gagner un petit bénéfice, ça peut être peut-être pour la cuisine, pour votre famille.
Le fonds d'adaptation, c'est un bon mécanisme parce que ça finance les projets d'adaptation concrètes, parce que là, c'est important. C'est-à-dire qu'il faut mettre en place des actions qui vont permettre aux populations vulnérables.
The Adaptation Fund's niche in addressing climate change impact is a very special one because it brings in tangible benefits, not just capacity building, but people really have something to hold on to.
De forma tal vez mucho más en investigaciones y todo. Había una oportunidad grande de trabajar con muchas de estas organizaciones públicas y privadas en concretar en resultados, en trabajar, en pasar de los estudios a las acciones concretas a nivel de comunidades y de proyectos.
Como dice, en calidad de vida, en dinero, ¿verdad? Que menos salida de dinero, en mejoras de las fincas, ¿verdad? En mejoras de la familia, los acomodamos mejor en familia para trabajar. Realmente ha sido un beneficio muy grande, ¿verdad?
Namibia is the driest country on the globe. We are about to roll out the first water management project, a desalination project. It's not desalination of seawater, it's desalination of brackish groundwater resources. It's a project where we want to use a technology with a renewable energy resource which is in abundance in Namibia, and that is the sun.
waxaan ka faa'iideystay tamaadka waan ka faa'iideystay burtiiqa sidoo kale waan ka faa'iideystay faa'iido waan ka gaaray digirta sidoo kale anagu casho kale ma cuno cunto kale ma cuno marka waa okay waa nolosheedu.
What really separates the Adaptation Fund from other funders are its small-scale concrete projects that directly address the needs of vulnerable communities, and these projects can be scaled up.
Adaptation Fund pioneered the direct access mechanism. The resources come directly to people and organizations who can use it effectively and quickly and efficiently. We have these relationships that we've established, we know the context, and so then more of the resources can go to have a direct impact on the problems that we're facing.
Countries take part of each aspect of the project, take the responsibility and also control throughout the project.
El acceso directo es una herramienta clave, nos ha permitido acceder a fondos en una forma mucho más rápida que en otros casos. Nos ha permitido un fortalecimiento institucional mayor porque no solo nos empodera al recibir los fondos directamente ser los desarrolladores del proyecto en conjunto con todos los niveles, digamos, no solo nacional, sino también a nivel local.
Also, capacity building is a direct output from direct access, that modality where the fact that we're here in this workshop is a testament of the value of direct access.
The Adaptation Fund's readiness workshops really gives us a unique opportunity for peer-to-peer learning with other national implementing entities. A good example might be, say, compliance with the fund's environmental and social safeguards. SANBI recently developed a toolkit on how to comply with these safeguards, and we shared it with the Costa Rican NIE, which they felt was very useful. More to that, they've translated it into their language within their country.
Seminars that are organized by the Adaptation Fund are very important to the developing countries in order to increase their capacities, share some experiences and lessons learned.
If it weren't for these workshops, I don't think we'd be able to progress much further than where we were at a couple of years ago.
The Adaptation Fund not only promotes the knowledge sharing, but which is more important is it does it with a philosophy of bottom up. I think it's very important that the projects are owned by the beneficiaries and that the local communities.
On finit jamais d'apprendre. À chaque fois, il y a des nouveautés et ça, nous apprécions beaucoup. C'est la raison pour laquelle d'ailleurs le CSE, à chaque fois, on essaie autant que possible de participer à ces rencontres pour venir partager, mais aussi pour apprendre, parce qu'on s'en rend compte que c'est un apprentissage en continu et ça, c'est très intéressant.
Trabajar y conocer face to face a otras personas que están también en el mismo tema y probablemente compartiendo los mismos problemas, ya han encontrado soluciones y vamos adelantando pasos.
Direct access has been the flagship of the fund, and now we see that it's moving from being a pilot to being really embedded in the activities of the institutions of the national mechanisms.
The Adaptation Fund is a pioneer. Adaptation Fund is a leader. So now the policymakers visit to these projects of Adaptation Fund. And you would be surprised to know that Government of India has created a fund through their own budgetary resources, and that fund is called National Adaptation Fund.
Ahora tenemos un Plan Nacional de Adaptación que en mucha medida fue inspirado y tomado las experiencias de los proyectos del Fondo de Adaptación. Entonces, esos proyectos que tenemos implementándose con esa variedad tan grande de instituciones han podido escalar a un nivel inclusive del Plan Nacional de Adaptación.
We have really been benefited from the accreditation process that has taken place from the Adaptation Fund, because we at least fast-tracked those entities that have already undergone the accreditation process. The other collaboration that could happen is on knowledge management. Adaptation Fund projects have already been on the ground and been implemented. It's Colombia, UNDP, Pakistan, and CSE Senegal.
The Adaptation Fund reached a great milestone in COP23 in 2017 when parties decided that the Adaptation Fund shall formally serve the Paris Agreement. This was very important because it gave acknowledgement to the work of the fund and encouraged us to go even further.
The relationship between the Adaptation Fund and the Paris Climate Agreement is key to assuring the success of all these efforts, because it gives the idea of adapting to the impact of climate change a higher profile.
With the Adaptation Fund being able to serve the Paris Agreement from an international perspective, it allows for Belize being a signatory to the Paris Agreement to then be able to contribute more at a global scale to how we address the goals and targets of the agreement.
I believe that becoming a member of the Paris Agreement will create further opportunities for funding and allowing the Adaptation Fund to grow, and that such opportunities will benefit everybody.
We all are on the same boat, so we consider ourselves like partners with the Adaptation Fund, and what beneficial for them will come back to us to be a benefit for us as well.
The climate change issues are inevitable. They are visible, the impacts are seen and all over the world, and so it's very important all these organizations from government, from donor community to come together.
The strategy of the Adaptation Fund directly serves the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals and the Paris Agreement. It also helps address the increasing urgency to take climate action. All Adaptation Fund projects are scalable because the urgency of climate change action is increasing.